A top Space Force official is warning that China is practicing dogfighting maneuvers in orbit, signaling U.S. adversaries are advancing their space capabilities and potentially threatening American satellites.
The strategic landscape in space is becoming increasingly complex and perilous. What were once theoretical threats are now daily occurrences. I have observed our adversaries' actions, and they are employing new capabilities to counter our advantages.
Space Force Vice Chief General Michael Guetlein says commercial systems recently observed 5 Chinese satellites moving in and out of formation in low Earth orbit, a strategy similar to aerial combat. He added these maneuvers show China is training for on-orbit space operations, which could include hostile actions against other satellites. The demonstration happened this year, involving 3 experimental satellites and 2 other Chinese spacecraft believed to be used for signals intelligence. China has also been developing other military capabilities in space, including satellites equipped with grappling arms, which could seize or disable other objects in orbit. Guetlein says China isn't the only concern, pointing to Russia's 2019 satellite nesting doll test, in which a Russian spacecraft released a smaller satellite and stalked a U.S. satellite. He also warned of Moscow's ongoing development of a nuclear weapon designed for space, which could wipe out multiple satellites at once, a potential flashpoint in a war among the stars. He says the technology gap between the U.S. and its near peers has shrunk significantly, and if the U.S. doesn't adapt, it could lose its edge.
Our competitors are jamming GPS signals, spoofing and disrupting satellite communications, and developing advanced anti-satellite weapons. Unfortunately, this behavior has become the norm rather than the exception, creating an increasingly hostile environment and putting at risk our continued freedom in the space domain.
The Space Force is now shifting its focus from defense to space superiority, including offensive capabilities to maintain control of the domain. Guetlein says the goal is clear: to ensure U.S. forces can fight and win in space if conflict breaks out. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Lauren Taylor. For more on this story, download the Straight Arrow News app or visit san.com.